Hi there, thank you for joining me today for my short talk on vitamin C, just one of the vital nutrients in Pro-Dosa Boost.
I'm Dr. Corinne Hills, an equine veterinarian from New Zealand. I'm here talking to you today about Pro-Dosa Boost, a complete, balanced, bioavailable, multi-nutrient paste I developed for horses in my veterinary practice to fill the gap between good daily nutrition and the increased requirements they have when they're under stress as a result of hard work, travel, competition, or illness. I'm starting with the water-soluble vitamins and vitamin C. Water-soluble vitamins are not stored in the body, so requirements today have to be met today. Horses under normal levels of stress probably have their requirements met by their daily feed, but when they travel, work hard, or ill, their requirements increase significantly, and supplementation might be required to ensure they meet their needs to support optimal performance, metabolism, recovery, and health.
I included all of the water-soluble vitamins, C and B group, in significant doses, based on scientific literature that defines the requirements and maximum amounts of water-soluble vitamins that can be absorbed and utilized by horses under stress, as well as the ideal ratios between water-soluble vitamins and the cofactors necessary for their absorption and function.
Vitamin C is often deficient in the equine ration. The main source is fresh-growing grass, and in a lot of countries, horses have very limited access to pasture. When I started making Pro-Dosa Boost in 2001, most prepared feeds did not contain vitamin C. These days, most of them do, but it's a nutrient that isn't very stable in feed. Some studies done by a European supplement company a number of years ago actually demonstrated that when horses' feeds were fresh, they often met their vitamin C requirements, but by the time that feed was a few months old, vitamin C levels had dropped, often to zero. I included 2 grams of vitamin C in Pro-Dosa Boost, and I did that for a number of reasons. First of all, vitamin C is necessary for the absorption of iron from the gut. If you give iron without vitamin C, horses and people can't absorb it and use it. Secondly, people believe that vitamin C is useful for bleeders because it plays a role in stabilizing cell membranes, including those in the respiratory tract. Back in 2001, when I started developing Boost, there were a number of herbal or nutritional bleeder preparations available, and they had as their active ingredient 2 grams of vitamin C. I really wanted to save horsemen from giving multiple preparations to support their horse prior to racing and travel, and that's part of the reason I chose that specific dose. Vitamin C supports the immune system and is also a good antioxidant. Oxidative muscle cell damage is one type of muscle cell damage, and it occurs during transport as well as during exercise. Studies actually have shown that if you put your horse in a truck and take it down the road, even as little as a half an hour or an hour, some degree of muscle cell fatigue and muscle cell damage occurs as a result of oxidation, similar to what they might experience in a race. The further you travel with your horse, then, the greater the impact of travel on their performance when they get where they're going, because they'll suffer more oxidative muscle cell damage and muscle fatigue. There were some studies done in eventers a few years ago that demonstrated 40% reduction in oxidative muscle cell damage in horses given vitamin C. Vitamin C scavenges free radicals, which are the little molecules produced in muscle cells when horses are exercising or balancing in a transport. And they do this before those free radicals can create oxidative muscle cell damage. Vitamin C, therefore, might help your horse get to where it's going in better condition and allow it to perform closer to its ability and your expectations when it gets there.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, B group vitamins, just some of the essential nutrients in Pro-Dosa Boost.